Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been so long since I've sat down and yeah, just shared some stationery bits with you, whether that has been pens or inks or planners. It's planner season right now, so if you have done any planner ordering, yeah, please let me know what you've decided to go for in the comments. Hopefully I'll have a Hobonichi order coming soon. I did order some stuff at 3 AM, which is the UK time, from Hobonichi. Well, not directly from Hobonichi, but Hobonichi stuff, but I literally ordered 3 things, if you can believe, like compared to my Hobonichi haul last year. And then I have sterling ink, which I ordered today, so I'm currently filming this on Friday the 5th of September, which is sterling ink release day. And that was 3 PM UK time, much more reasonable, but I wasn't able to be bang on 3 because I was in the car. We've just come back from like a big family holiday, so we're in the car on the way home, and I actually completely forgot about it until I got out the car, opened my phone, saw it, and it was like 3:05, but what I wanted was still in stock, and I wasn't I guess that concerned, but yeah, I thought today I have a whole batch of Ferris Wheel Press. Ferris Wheel Press. God, say that 10 times over when you're tired. Ferris Wheel Press inks to show, because Ferris Wheel Press, on their website, you can be part of like their loyalty thing, I guess. Their loyalty program, maybe, and they just have a thing for giving out loads of points. I don't know if it's just, you know, how it is, or if I have been incredibly lucky, but yeah, they love giving points out, so you can then redeem those points for money off vouchers or like gift vouchers. So I had one that I had just been accumulating that was about £40 worth, and then it was my birthday, so it was my birthday, I want to say last week now, just over a week ago, and they give you points on your birthday as well, so I had £80 worth of Ferris Wheel Press points to redeem, and I redeemed them all at once, and I got all of these inks for just the shipping cost. So I have 3 Fairy Tales bottles, I have 3 everyday bottles, well, plus an extra Fairy Tales bottle, because they do 3 for the price of 2 on the Fairy Tales and the everyday, and that just came off automatically, the checkout, so I didn't even have to do anything to that, so I just was able to keep adding things and the price didn't change. And then I also have a little 10ml bottle there as well to make up the cost. So yeah, because I wanted to use up, you know, the full amount of my gift vouchers from my points. So yeah, this should be about like £90 worth of ink, which is crazy. And it's the reason, their points thing is the reason why I have so many ink bottles from them, because you're telling me that I can pay £15 and get all of these ink bottles, as opposed to paying like probably even more money to get them, to get samples of them. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I can give some samples away. I can, you know, give some samples to my sister, and yeah, it's a bit of a no-brainer, really. Like, it's better value for money, especially when you're just paying for the shipping. £15, like, yeah, no brainer. So we have in total 4 fairy tale inks, 3 everyday inks, this is fairy tale as well, but it's a 10ml bottle, and yeah, I thought, you know, we'll go, you know, kind of back to, I don't know, back to the roots, I guess, and just do a swatching haul kind of video. So most of these are shimmer. I think almost every single one of them is a shimmer ink, and I think there may have maybe 1 or 2 that okay, so these 3 everyday inks I actually have in the tiny 5ml chargers. The charger balls have just been driving me crazy recently, so these are some of my favourite ones out of my last kind of Ferris Wheel Press. Oh, no, not there. A bit late. Here we go. So, my last Ferris Wheel Press swatches ink haul was the 26th of March, which is quite a while ago. So, I have a bottle of Cabernet on the Lake, which I swatched here. Really like this one. My charger spilt and it dried out. I've got about like a drop or 2 left, and it said that it was a final batch and it's being discontinued, so I was like, okay, fine. Like, when it's on sale, press 2. Same with Queen Allium. I actually have this in a pen currently. I think Pilot Kakuno. Yeah, really like it. I just noticed you can't see. Really like it. So picked up a full bottle again, said it was going to be discontinued, final batch. And then lastly, Bayou Berry Mist. I don't know if it's pronounced Bayou. It's not really a word that we use in the UK, so yeah, to be honest, I didn't really understand what it was. And then I saw this picture, and also it came up on a quiz, I think. But most importantly, we went on the ride at Disney World Orlando, the like Princess and the Frog one, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I think it's called. Really fun ride, really good. And yeah, this doesn't have shimmer in it, but the other 2 do. But this is a really lovely, like, berry purple colour, as you can see there. And this kind of just, the charger of this just dried up. Like, almost all of these charger bottles. Frontenac Blue, by the way, just have to put this out here, but Frontenac Blue, I currently have inked in a pen in another Pilot Kakuno, my blue one. I am absolutely loving it, and I was like, I'm gonna get a bottle of that, but it was sold out. And if I could get a full bottle, like, you know, one of these of Frontenac Blue, then, you know, I would have been a happy girly. But for now, we're gonna do our swatches over here. And then I've got these ones, and these are all ones that I haven't tried. And some of them said that they were going away as well. And then I think 1 or 2 of them are new. So yeah, thought, you know, what better way to kind of get back into filming videos than just having a good old sit down and an ink haul swatch, you know. So let's start with Bayou Berry Mist. Even though I have these 3 bottles, I'm gonna swatch them because I like to know what I got in my hauls when I can go back in these kind of spreads. But yeah, their bottles are just so cute, and these boxes, like, I love to keep them, and to be honest I would put them like in a scrapbook or something, but they are cardboard at the end of the day, and they're very thick. And I'm like, I don't know how many more boxes of them I can keep because I have so many now. But yes, this is Bayou Berry Mist. It kind of goes down blue and then dries. This has some nice shading as well. And then I'm just gonna, sorry, I just realised how awful that looked there. Just change my camera settings. There we go. Hopefully you can see that a bit better. Just had a bad feeling. Camera arm was going to drop then, but never mind. This is my Ferris Wheel Press birthday. Oh, what I was saying was this is my Ferris Wheel Press birthday haul. Woo! And as I said, it's the 5th of September. So that's Bayou Berry Mist. This is Queen. Is it allium? Or it must be allium, right? It's not allium. Oh no, oleum. I don't know. It's got a double L, so Queen Oleum, Queen Allium, Queen. No, definitely not Ulium. It's A. Anyway, I got this one because I was trying for quite a while to get, I have the tiniest amount of ink left from a Wearingle sample, which is Wearingle and Atlas stationers in the US, an exclusive called 12th Night. It's a really beautiful pink, like a pale pink with like bluish like a light blue shimmer in it, and the combination of the light pink and the light blue kind of make the ink look purple when you're writing with it. And this kind of looks quite similar when you're writing with it. In the swatches, not really. but in a writing sample, pretty good, I say. So love those. I'm going to lose room on my little shelves that I have behind me. I keep my Ferris Wheel Press bottles. And then we have Cabernet on the Lake. This is like one of my favourite reds. Probably, no, yeah, one of my favourite reds. It's more of a deep wine red, like a Cabernet. And it has shimmer in it. So does this... No, these boxes don't say or not, but I love that the box is like knitting, because I'm a big knitter, but I've had the same like work in progress for about 2 years. I feel like the shimmer on this is just really lovely and different, especially with the wine colour of the ink. It's just so different, and when they said they were it was final batch, I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my points to get a bottle of this. And I feel like this has some shading in the red too. Like, I don't really have anything like this because my reds that I enjoy that have shimmer in them are a bit more on the true red side, and this has the pink kind of undertones. Okay. Next one down. So we are now on to the fairy tale inks here. So let me start with this small 10ml bottle. This is Lost in the Leaves, and I saw this on the website and I was like, I would love you know, a larger what size is this, 20ml bottle, you know. But it was out of stock, and of the larger size, the 38, so they just had this one. I was like, okay, that's fine, you know, it is what it is. But it just looked so interesting. So yeah, this is one of the newer ones. It's not brand new, it's not like from the newest release, I don't think. But I feel like they do kind of release things quite a bit. So you can see the dark green there, but I think it dries lighter and it's got a really lovely golden bronze shimmer to it, I believe. So Lost in the Leaves. Yeah, it doesn't say on there. It's a bit dry on here, which, you know, I'm not going to say it's to be expected, but with shimmer inks, especially with Ferris Wheel Press, they are dry. Tend to be. You do get the odd one or two that are a bit of a more lubricated formula, like Cabernet on the Lake is really a really good one for that, but yeah, that kind of wrote a little bit dry on this, and I feel like sometimes I can't tell if it's dry, but if it writes dry on this, then I know it's a dry ink, because this Kakamori brass nib is like as broad as anything. But yeah, onto the boxes now. This is exciting. So I think these two are part of the Midas collection. So we've got Tides of Midas and Age of Aurum. So Endless Riches may sound like a gilded dream, but the real magic, sorry I can't see that, lies in treasuring the warmth of human touch over the sparkle of gold. So yeah, touch of Midas, so you know, everything he touches turns to gold. And it also makes me think of your Midas touch and the Chevy door. Okay, so the base is blue, has no sheen, gold shimmer and low shading. Ooh, that is cool. This seems a bit more like, I don't want to say watery, but I'm intrigued. That's really nice. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, and then this is a light brown base, no sheening and gold shimmer, low shading. Anyway, look at that. Wow. Okay. I like this. This Tides of Midas has like a really fine shimmer, and that it's like, it kind of reminds me of, you know, when the sun is shining like on a lake or the sea or a river or something, and you just see all the glistening happening. And the water is just sparkling. This is gonna be nice for autumn, I can tell immediately. So this one I have seen swatched on some videos, and it intrigued me because people were saying it's, you know, in the, I'm not gonna say close, but in the realm of Inoho. And I love that as a community we're all just trying to find Inoho dupes like together. It is Age of Aurum, isn't it? Aurum. Hey, yeah. But I tell you what though, what I was going to say, it's not too dissimilar from like their other goldish, brownish shimmers. And what came to mind was Bookkeeper's Brass, but that is a bit more, well, it is a brassy, you know, gold, but this does lean more towards like the light brown, so I will let them off. It's not the same ink, and I can tell just from looking at it, I don't need to compare. I know that they're not the same ink, but yeah. Okay. Nice. That's what we've got going so far. But don't worry, I'll show everyone at the end. But I've only got two more. So We've got Whispers of Twilight. Okay, so close your eyes, little one. After Patch's eyes grow heavy with sleep, she falls into a slumbering world sprinkled with stars. Here, dreams are but a delicious treat to be savoured and enjoyed. Guard your dreams, for they are only a small hop away from reality. And this is a purple base, no sheen, and a silver shimmer. And it has medium shading. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Immediate, just obsessed. Immediately obsessed. I hope that comes out. This bottle has like swirls around it. I don't know if you can see. And this one has like stars. And I thought they were always stars. And now that. But I'm just gonna grab another fairy tale bottle. These two are from the same collection. This is Curious Woods and Oinking Embers. And they have the stars on them as well. So this one is different. Apologies if my voice is a bit different. Just before, so just after my birthday and before we went away on our little family trip, me and Dylan managed to get COVID. Fab. So yeah, I mean, we're both fine now. We just still have a bit of a dry throat. I mean, if you've had COVID, or I feel like even if you have the flu or something, you kind of still have that dry tickle in your throat afterwards. It's not nice. That's a really lovely colour. Something Twilight. Whispers. Lovely. And then lastly we have Billowing Blush, which I have seen quite a few times as well. Pink base, no sheen. Shimmer is green / gold, so maybe it's a bit of a chameleon shimmer. And you can't see what I'm looking at. And it has high shading. Okay, so I think this is probably one of the most similar to 12th Night by Wearing Girl and also like Daddy Long Legs, because I love both of them, but I only have a very small swatch of 12th Night left, and that's my favourite one. But this, yeah, it has like a green to a gold shimmer rather than like a bluish one. But I think it has like that pink to purple to bluish shading, which would be interesting to see. And the thing with these is that I'll just be tempted to put them in a fine nib, and then I won't see the shading, and then I'll get disappointed. Yeah, it's light. It's really nice. Yeah. It doesn't seem that it dries too light. So I think it kind of shades a little bit darker. And it looks like, especially in the writing, that the glitter really helps to give it some depth and make it legible. So it's nice to see. Okay, so those are my inks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bottles of ink. And I feel like I'm gonna need to do like an exploration page with all of my Ferris Wheel Press inks. I don't know if you noticed at the start, like I had, oh, I shouldn't have done it on that page, but never mind. Like cataloguing my inks again. I did like a brown ink exploration video like ages ago. Just never continued with like rest of colour families, because they take so long to film. But I really did want to get all the colour families in this book, so I have blue, purple, and I think I've done, yeah, reds and pinks here. Browns here, and I love how this looks, like with every brown ink there. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't film these because they literally take me hours to do. But if you're ever interested to know more, then maybe I can do, like, once I've finished, I can kind of show each page together. I don't know. If there's something that you're interested in, then let me know. But yeah, let's get close-ups of these inks. So first of all, we have Bayou Berry Mist. Really nice, like berry purple colour, and it kind of reminds me of Marley from the ink vent last year. And did I swatch that here? No. Didn't get around to swatching that yet, but oh, it is there though. Ignore the glitter in the swatch, I think it's just transferred over from the other page. Yeah, I'm just wiping it off, so yeah. And here in early dusk too, gosh. Yeah, so Birmingham Pen Company, Pouce Lagoon, Marley, and ready, got a good look at those, and then oh, Bayou Berry Mist. Not too far off, to be quite honest. This is darker though. Doesn't have like the pink undertone. Well, it has a pink undertone, but not the pink like shading that they do. It's like a slightly darker version of it. You can see all three there together in that line there. And then next we have Queen Allium. Really, just really pretty ink. I mean, yeah, I don't think I really have much to say about it because I already have it in a pen. It did get a little bit clogged in my pen though, to be fair. And it's a Pilot Cocuno, the Drowsy one, Madaromi, pink. But it has a medium nib, and when I first got it, I put a shimmer ink in. Can't remember what shimmer ink, to be honest. It might have been a Ferris Wheel Press one, or it might have been one of those Warringal ones. Either way, it was fine. And then I put this in, and it just kind of gets a little bit of the shimmer on the nib, and I have to like wipe it off and kind of press down my nib a bit on the paper. Just don't really want to press down hard on paper, but if I do that, then it starts to flow nicely. But yeah, maybe I just need to put it in an even broader nib maybe. But Cabernet on the Lake, I really love. I've had this in inked once or twice, I think, in a pen. And really love it because it's like red, but it's also pink, you know, like a really dark pink. And I love like the shading of it as well, and the shimmer is so nice with like a pink shimmer. Yeah, really nice. And then Lost in the Leaves, a newer one from one of their newest collections. I mean, look at that shimmer. The colour of that is gorgeous. I mean, the base colour, probably not something that I would always go for. It reminds me a little bit of maybe Pine Needle, I think, from last year's Inkvent, or Sugar Snap from the one before, which are lovely greens, don't get me wrong, but they're not like the kind of greens that I gravitate to. I just prefer something maybe a little less saturated. So for this, I maybe prefer if it's a little bit darker. Like, you can kind of see the shading of the dark green in these kind of sections here. This lighter green is not really me, but you can see though in the writing here slightly, the rose gold shimmer just really kind of elevates it, and I think in writing it will be absolutely fine. I won't have any kind of, you know, thoughts on the green, the colour of the green. Tides of Midas really quite surprised me. I love this blue. It's almost like a blurple kind of blue. Definitely has some purple undertones. I don't know if it's really picking that up on camera. I think it is. And the gold shimmer is really interesting, I think, because it is a very fine shimmer and it's like all over the swatch, but you can see where it's kind of pulled in darker places too. But yeah, I think this would like write really well. Really, really pretty, and just the writing there, if it catches the light, you can see. Oh, that's gorgeous. How it just like reflects the light like that. Lovely. And then Age of Aurum. Yeah, this is really, really nice. This light brown with the almost like greenish gold shimmer. It's got that antique gold that kind of is a bit green, if you know what I mean. Yeah, really pretty. I can definitely see how it's in the realm of Inaho, like people have suggested, with some shimmer. It does lean slightly green and yellow, as we have said. I do think though, the more I look at it in the writing sample, like if you're not really maybe that bothered, like swatches next to each other, and you're just, if it's similar in writing, which to be honest, most of us are using our fountain pen inks in our fountain pens to write with. This is quite similar to Bookkeeper's Brass, I think, but that was collaboration, I think, with Writing Desk, maybe, or Ginza Bookshop. It was a collaboration that they did with a store. I can't remember which one, but yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to get that anymore, but if you were on the hunt for it, this is very similar. I'll definitely like try and do some swatches side by side of them together at some point, because I would be intrigued to see how similar they are in writing. I mean, they will look quite different, I think, side by side here, but in a writing sample, possibly not as much. And then these two, oh my gosh, I think I have found like my alternatives to Daddy Longlegs and 12th Night. Like, this could be Daddy Longlegs, I feel, but Daddy Longlegs I think has gold shimmer. But you know, it's fine. But it has the slightly darker, like purple pink base that Daddy Longlegs has, I think. And that silver shimmer, I feel like it's the same kind of shimmer that they've put in Tides of Midas, where it's just shimmery, like really, really fine shimmer all over. It kind of reminds me when you put highlighter on your cheeks and it's just like your whole cheek just shines. That's really gorgeous. Even a base colour. I would love to have the base colour like on its own. No shimmer. Ferris Wheel Press, if you can make it happen. And then we have Billowing Blush. Is it Billowing Blush or did I write it down wrong? No, it is. Okay, Billowing Blush with the like green gold shimmer. Like it shifts so nice. I mean, yes, I really, really like that. I do think that's going to be a good alternative for me for 12th Night. So when I do run out of 12th Night, I know that I can, this is going to be very similar. Obviously the only thing is that this is like a green gold shimmer and 12th Night has a bluish teal kind of shimmer. But in terms of like the base colour and things go, and this like shifting shimmer, I mean, just gorgeous. Can't wait to put that in a pen. I mean, can't wait to put any and all of them in a pen, to be honest. But you know, I only have so many pens that I use at a time, so yeah, which one are you most interested in? Please let me know, like, what one appeals to you, which one are you liking the most, or surprises you? Yeah, let me know. And you can also let me know on some pronunciation on some of the words, because yeah, Aurum, I think, Allium, I think, and Bayou, because it's Bay, Bayou, yeah, I think. But anyway, yeah, that is my Ferris Wheel Press birthday edition haul. I hope you like that. I feel like I have a good range of inks actually. I've got like some primary and secondary colours going on here. Red, blue, yellow, kind of green, purple, pink. Yeah. I'm so happy I can, you know, have all of these bottles for such an amazing like offer from Ferris Wheel Press. If you're not signed up to their loyalty scheme, I highly recommend it, so you can get your hands on some goodies as well. Rack up those points, and don't forget to put your birthday in at least a month before, I think, so that you can, you know, get a load of birthday points as well and get yourself a little birthday present. But yeah, that is it from me. I hope you'll have a lovely rest of your day, week, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. We're about to go into the weekend, so yeah. But as I said, we've just come back from holiday, well, a week away in this country, so we've got quite a bit of laundry to get cracking on, so I'm gonna go off and do that. And yeah, thanks for sticking around, and if you enjoyed this one, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, let me know you liked it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more and you enjoy this kind of content, and you can see more videos from me. That's it for now. Take care, all the best, bye.